I'm a tad bit drunk. I just peed. Did not wash my hands. Am not going to wash my hands. How about that? Actually, I'm going to wash my hands before I roll a blunt. When it actually matters. You know what I'm saying? The bitches wanted advice. We're going to give them advice. Welcome to Toilet Talk. I'm Kitty Bug. Hi. First person who wanted advice, they say, my homeboy's a wuss, so it's not even for them. They say, well, it might be. My homeboy's a wuss. Give him the confidence to talk to a girl he likes. I feel like people get in their heads with, okay, closed mouths don't get fed. I cannot stand when men want a woman, right? And then the woman goes and gets with another dude, and then the original guy is like upset about it. And it's like, motherfucker, you never did anything. You never did anything. Maybe you stared at the bitch a second too long. You know what I'm saying? And you thought that was enough of a fucking hint. It's not. Men love to talk about communication. Bitches don't want to communicate. Bitches don't know how to communicate. That's why gay men relationships do so good. Because they know how to communicate to each other. Literally, because you're a fucking loser. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to stare at a bitch for 3 seconds instead of 2 and then be like, how does she not know I want her? And then what? And then what? And then you want the woman to come up to you and you want the woman to go, hey, I'm really feeling you. Let's go on a date. Pussy ass. Oh my God.
You're
sick to my fucking stomach. Literally sick. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick. What's next? You want the bitch to propose to you too? Get the fuck up and go talk to this motherfucking woman. I feel like the problem is too, right? I was talking to my boyfriend about this the other day, right? He was saying, he's like, I think a lot of dudes just have a hard time talking to women because they treat women like an alien species. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at them as just other human beings. So they get all worked up. They get all like stuck in their head and they're like, I don't know what to do. Here's the thing though. Don't sit here and think that women are, just another human, whatever. No, you should treat women, in my opinion, differently than you treat men. Yes, because I don't know. I don't know. Like, why? Bitch, I am more special than your motherfucking buddy. You know what I'm saying? I got a pussy on me. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Anyways. So you want confidence to go talk to girls. First of all, do you even have confidence in yourself? Do you look in the mirror every day and go, that's a fine ass motherfucker? If you don't, you gotta start there. Because how do I say this? You can't send threats on the internet. I'll pay an Etsy witch to put a hex on you if you're an insecure fuck and then you get with a goddamn woman and you make your insecurity her fucking problem. I'll put a fucking hex on you, bitch. Fuck you. Anyways, my homeboy's a wuss. Give him a confidence to talk to a girl that he likes. Just go and do it. Like, do you want the girl or not? If you want something that bad, you go and get it. You know what I'm saying? And not in a rape way. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. But go ahead and just shoot your shot. The thing is, too, is if the woman rejects you, you're literally one step closer to your wife. I don't know. Everybody views rejection as like this embarrassing ass thing and like it's gonna ruin them. Bitch, what? You're literally one step closer to what you actually want and what's actually right for you. I don't know. Change your perspective. You gotta change your perspective. I can't do that for you. Your buddy can't do that for you. God can't even do that for you. You gotta do it, bitch. Oh, now we got a two-parter. We got a two-parter for our next question. Homegirl was being abused by her boyfriend, and when I said I didn't fuck with him, she said I was making it about me. I had basically voiced concern because they were acting like it didn't happen. So J. Cole once said, she don't want to be saved, don't save her. I'm not trying to be rude right now, right? But everybody is on their own specific life path. And if you're pointing out abuse in a relationship and you're pointing out how uncomfortable this makes you and all that, I would say stick around, be there for support, you know what I'm saying? but do not get overly involved. There's not much you can do. This is a grown person with another grown person. They have to get sick of the shit themselves. That's how I feel. That she is gonna have to get sick of the goddamn treatment herself, and then she's gonna have to make the call to leave. That's how I feel, right? And maybe that's wrong. I'm not telling you to cut the bitch out or nothing like that, but I am telling you, stick around, be there for her. This is something I will not tolerate, right? If I know somebody's with somebody that's not good, I will not sit here and tolerate them constantly talking shit about their partner to me. Because if you're gonna constantly text me about the problems that you're having, but you don't want to do a damn thing about it, I'm the wrong bitch to go to, because I'm a problem solver and I don't want to hear this shit. And I don't want to hear this shit and feel like, oh, there's no solution. When there is a fucking solution, there's always a goddamn solution. It pisses me off, but I'm not going to be there for you to treat this insane situation, your situation, as like petty gossip. Because I feel like when you allow people who are being abused to treat their situation as if it's petty gossip, then they start to like reaffirm that that's all it is and it's just slight inconveniences. No. I feel like on one hand, you also have to understand that she's being brainwashed, right? You can keep showing her the light of like, it don't have to be like this. Don't be putting so much into the situation that you start neglecting yourself. Okay, be there for her, let her know there's light at the end of the tunnel, but don't be there in the way where she can treat her horrible situation as if it is maybe petty gossip, because that's where everybody gets stuck. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I don't know what more to say with that. And maybe that was horrible advice. Maybe I'm kind of a horrible person. I don't know, but yeah. My fiance loves the thought of me pleasuring other girls. Should I? I like it too. This is coming from a man. So notice how you say loves the thought of me pleasuring other women. Should I? I like it too. Yeah, I no doubt that you like it too, you dog-ass motherfucker. I don't know, right? Men, their whole thing is like, I want to breed. Disgusting, but okay. Then they get with a woman who goes, I want to see you fuck other women. Listen, I know that it works for some people. Everybody that I have talked to who's done a fucking female, male threesome wants to die afterwards. Every woman that I've talked to wants to die afterwards. They go, why was he fucking the other bitch more than he was fucking me? And why did the other bitch not eat my pussy? And it didn't go how I thought it would, like how I seen it in the pornos. You know what I'm saying? I think if you want to do some fucking, how do I even say it? Some shit like that, some sin shit like that, the communication has to be off the charts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find the right woman to do this shit with, right? I don't know really what more to tell you with this, because do I agree with shit like this? Okay, listen, right? I would never sit here and be with a fucking man and then go, I think it'd be so hot if you fuck another girl. I think it'd be so hot if you fuck another woman. You might as well put a goddamn bullet in my motherfucking brain. You know what I'm saying? Because hell no. Hell no. I think, in my opinion, I think that shit is sinister. I think that shit is extremely wrong. I think that shit leads to nothing but problems. You know what I'm saying? But some women are into it. Should you like it? That's up to you, honey, but you already admitted I like it. I like it. I want to fuck other bitches. Of course you do. You're nothing but a man. You know what I'm saying? Of course you do. I say go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it. I would not be shocked if the fucking fiance doesn't like it after the fucking happens. You know what I'm saying? Go in with an open mind. Go ahead, do it. and then maybe never do it again and maybe stay committed. The thing is y'all are not even married yet. You know, so this is a fiance. So are you already bored? I'm not talking about you, the man. I'm talking about her. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. So if you want to fuck another bitch, your wife wants to watch or join in, go ahead and let her. Go ahead and let this happen. It might not happen again, though. So you go ahead and have a fun time. I hope she has a fun time, too, but that never seems to be the case. No one likes me. And everyone thinks I'm annoying. And I am annoying, but, like, why stop? So what do you want me to fucking say? You want to keep being annoying? Go ahead and keep being annoying. And honestly, if you're finding it hard to find friends in real life because you are self-admittedly annoying, go ahead and just post to the internet. There's going to be people who like you. Okay, so it seems like you don't want these people who think you're annoying to like you anyways. So fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Just go post on the internet. Being annoying pays off on the internet. And everybody loves to act like the internet's not real life. Honey, it is now. So I don't give a fuck. That's my advice to you. Start posting on the internet. Maybe your annoyingness will put some money in your pocket, right? I haven't left my room in 2 months because I'm deeply terrified of other people. I actually do have real advice to give to this one. I was giving real advice this whole time. Okay? But I have real advice to give to this one. If you are too scared, I've fallen into this, so this is why I actually want to, like, be for real about this, right? Did I tell you already Sunday's my drinking day? I'm drunk. Okay. There was a point in my life where I was confined to my little apartment, right? Because I was really terrified of the people outside. I was terrified of the people around me. I was terrified, right? Literally on the toilet editing, but I feel the need to include this, right? I was scared of the people, like, outside my apartment because the people outside my apartment were, like, meth and crackheads. And, you know, like, people with guns and just, you know, I just, like, did not live in a good area, right? But I'm including this because, like, that's kind of, like, the whole point. I had real, like, actual fears because real actual things had happened, you know what I'm saying? But, like, what are you gonna do? Stay scared? You know what I'm saying? These people don't fucking give a fuck about me. They're probably not gonna shoot me. They might try to get me to do meth with them. But that's a little different than, like, holding up a gun to my head. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had some real fears and the other ones were just ruminating thoughts. And they weren't gonna go away until I exposed myself to the outside. Okay. Then I slowly started integrating myself back into society via smoking cigarettes in my car. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, my neighbors would come up and knock on my window and be like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And then I would just start talking to them. And the people that you're scared of, I'm sorry, they're probably not that scary. Honestly, they're probably not that scary. People are people at the end of the day. They're really not that scary. Yeah, there's people who are fucking terrifying, but just don't interact with them. Here's the thing, right? You actually have a choice in your life of who you're going to interact with and who you're not going to interact with. In certain environments, like maybe work, you don't really have that much of a choice, but you can always control how you conduct yourself. You cannot control other people. The thing is, though, is like you can put boundaries. If you get stuck in a conversation with somebody you don't want to get stuck in a conversation with, I know it sounds crazy and I know you're scared already, but, like, you can turn around and walk the other way and leave. Like, actually. And I think when people get scared to go interact with others, it's because they're scared of, like, how people will view them and judge them and this, that, and the third. Bitch, you could be the hottest, richest, smartest bitch ever. People are still gonna judge you. You're never gonna escape that. The only advice I can give to you is really the only way to get out of being scared of, like, you know, shit is to do exposure therapy on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go to the grocery store and talk to the cashier. That's what the fuck I do. I don't give a fuck. If I go to the goddamn grocery store and I'm getting checked out and I want to fucking talk about the goddamn weather because I'm 60 fucking years old, I'm gonna do it. You're probably scared to interact with other people because, like, you're so wrapped up in your brain There's no point. Your brain is a wonderful place. You know, it's fun to live in Imaginationville, but it's even funner to go outside and talk to other people who are living in Imaginationville. Seriously. The only real advice I can give to you is get on up out of that motherfucking room and go outside, and it's going to change your life. It really is. Why am I attracted to chubby girls as a skinny dude? Why am I attracted to chubby girls as a skinny dude? I don't know, because thick bitches are hot. I don't know what to tell you. I took 50 Benadryl. I took 50 Benadryl and hallucinated 4 days, and now I'm getting treated for psychosis. Good. You're getting treated. Good. I don't have any advice to give to you. My advice could be maybe don't take Benadryl like that. And maybe when you talk to your therapist, talk about why you want to abuse drugs. I know it sucks to be honest to somebody, but you might as well do it. You know, because you're already getting treatment. So you might as well just be honest. Oh, this is kind of tying into the other one that I just talked about. Next question. How do I stop being obsessed with fat guys? Girl, how do I stop being obsessed with fat men? You can't. You can't, honey, you can't. You need to go out and get you a motherfucking Rod Wave. You need to go out and get you a motherfucking Dave Blunts. You need to just go and get what you want. You're obsessed with fat men. As a woman, you want a fat man. And if I were to say it straight up, I think that is biologically ingrained in us. The men are supposed to be the protectors. You pull me up a twig-ass motherfucker, how is this fool gonna fucking protect me? With a gun? Oh, that's so hot. No. I want to see a motherfucker throw down. I want to see a motherfucker that's an unmovable force. You know what I'm saying? I think that's completely natural. To be a woman who wants a fat ass motherfucker. I think that is completely natural. I don't think there's nothing to change about that. Go and get you the fucking man that you want. That's all I gotta say. 2222. 2222. Yep, on the motherfucking clock when I said that. Go and get you a fat boy. And if you don't get yourself a fat motherfucker like what you want, this is gonna be you. 'Cause when I'm with him, I am thinking of you. Don't do that. That's not fair to the skinny man. Okay, if you're thinking about the big boy because you want him instead, that's not fair. And it's not fair to you either, really, so. Somebody said, thinking about picking up a smoking habit. You know, if you want to, why not? I live my life in the way where I like to do the things that I like to do. I like to hit the fucking vape. I like to smoke a cigarette. I like to smoke weed every night. So I do it. For a long time, I was trapped in my motherfucking head. Oh, I need to get better. I need to do things differently. I need to be more healthy. Why? Okay, let me tell you this, right? If I right now sat here and decided I'm going to go on an amazing diet, I'm only going to eat whole foods, I'm not going to do nothing poisoning my body, which is like vape or drink alcohol or whatever. If I decided that was how I was going to live my life, 3 years down the line, you know, I'm in this shit, I'm fully ingrained, I'm a gym rat, whatever. And then I died, I think, in death, in that little like period that you have when like you die and then like you're watching your life and all that, I think I would completely regret trying to make myself healthy. I'm serious, because I am here for a good time, and maybe that good time will be a long time. Hopefully so. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I like to motherfucking do. That's how the fuck I feel. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. Oh, I'm thinking about picking up a smoking habit. Maybe you should. If you want to, just do it. I don't know. If I want to drink a Diet Coke, I'm going to drink a motherfucking Diet Coke, because if I die tomorrow, I'll be damn motherfucking happy that I drank that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Somebody said, so I quit my, so I quit my job and be a full-time chud. Okay, I don't even understand what I'm supposed to say with that. So I quit my job and be a full-time chud. If that's what you want to do, then do it. I don't know what to tell you. That's kind of a waste of life. X left a notif from stalking my account. I'm fearful. You're already fucked up. Why are you fearful? Any idea why they would start shitty rumors before? I would never, ever, ever in my motherfucking life have a ex unblocked. Do you know you actually have control over your motherfucking phone? Anybody that you don't want to interact with, you can unfollow, you can mute, you can block. And that's what the fuck I do. And I think people get kind of scared of like doing that because they feel like it's kind of like confrontational or whatever. And I guess being confrontational is like bad. Fuck no, it's not. I block bitches so goddamn fast. I got almost 400 bitches on my blocked list. If you don't just block that motherfucker, and Instagram has the amazing feature of block this account and any other account this motherfucker creates. Block them. It don't motherfucking matter. Also, why do you give a fuck what your fucking ex thinks about you and what the fuck they say about you? If your ex is going around, running around to everybody else, starting rumors, I don't even know, okay, you probably don't want to be friends with any of those people anyways. It really doesn't matter. I feel like people get kind of stuck in like the small mind thing. Like, oh, all this matters. It don't matter. You could up and move, and then who fucking knows you, and who fucking knows any of these goddamn rumors? Nobody. It don't matter. Right? It don't matter. Somebody said, should I buy more Velo pouches? I don't know what the fuck that is. If it's a nicotine pouch, go ahead and do it. I think that shit's nasty, but do what you want to do. I'm having trouble making friends since I've almost never had any for the longest time. Please give advice. Well, okay. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're asking somebody with 19,000 Instagram followers how they make friends. Do you think if I had friends that I would have 19,000 followers on Instagram? I'm asking you right now, right? I wouldn't, because I'd be out doing shit with my motherfucking buddies. I don't got them. I don't know how to make friends. I think the best thing you could do, I always suggest the internet. If you're having a hard time finding people with your similar interests IRL, you know, we have this magical tool on our cell phones called a social media app. There are plenty of niches that you could get into based off of what you like, and you could have buddies. Now, if you've never had friends before, I need you to maybe first think about discernment, right? So let's say you make an account and you're into like, I don't know, Despicable Me, okay? And then you start talking to other adults who are into Despicable Me. Already, this is weird. This is a horrible example. I'm so sorry. But if you end up talking to somebody and you're like a week into the conversation and they start going, why are you leaving me on red? I want to kill myself. Block them immediately. They're never going to kill themselves because of you. Okay. That's all the advice I can give off of that, because I don't even know what to tell you. It's amazing to have friends. It's amazing to have a community. Create that community. You have a lot more power than I think you know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a lot of power, but only certain people exercise it. And that's why only certain people are famous. Only certain people are put into positions of power. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody has it all in them. Just only certain people want to exercise the shit, you know? Start exercising it. Everybody can exercise it. You just gotta do it. How the fuck do I handle anxiety? I feel like I had a grip on it, but it's changed so much since I was a teenager. Yeah, okay, this is the same thing with me too. Oh my god, sorry, I gotta pee. When you're a teenager, it's kind of easy to get a grip on your anxiety because you're forced into certain schedules, right? You gotta go to school. I don't know, maybe you're going to work too, right? There's certain things you gotta do. But outside of all that, I would have so much anxiety all the time. And I think the best thing you could do as an adult to combat your anxiety is when you think about something that scares you, just go and do it. If you're scared to go to the grocery store, just go and do it. My whole advice with anxiety is literally just exposure therapy. Sorry, I'm burping. You just got to do it. That's the only thing that's going to clear that anxiety and make you realize, oh, it wasn't even that bad, is when you go out and do it. You know, we also have like therapists and medication. Maybe that's your route, right? Don't ever be opposed to shit. Try shit out. Why not just try it out? You know what I'm saying? I did. I tried out medication. I tried out therapy. I didn't like it. But that's me, because I'm me. You might like it and it might work. So go ahead and do that. Consult a professional if you feel like you should. And even if you don't feel like you should still do it just for the hell of it, because it might fucking help you. Oh my god, I think we're done. Okay, good. Good. Sorry if my advice was shitty. The thing is, though, is a lot of shit is really motherfucking simple, and I feel like you already know the answer to a lot of these questions that y'all asked me. You just want somebody else to give you the answer or to reaffirm what you already thought. So, hopefully I did that. I don't motherfucking know. But everything, really, at the end of the day, everything is so goddamn simple, and you've got the answers all within you. I'm scared. I'm scared to go to the grocery store and to fucking use self-checkout because every time I do, it flags me and I gotta get somebody to come over and fucking fix the machine. Well, then just go and do it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. This is that motherfucker's job. Their whole job is to go review the footage and say they weren't stealing, continue with fucking checking out. That's their job, honey. You are simply just another customer. You are simply just another person. They're not hung up on you. You're hung up on you. It is okay. Just allow your life to be more simple. Seriously. And it'll be okay. Okay, I'm done talking. I need to go drink more alcohol. Thank you for tuning in to this advice segment of Toilet Talk. Thank you to everybody who sent in things they wanted advice with. Thank you guys. Also, thank you guys so much for 19,000 followers on Instagram. If I could cry, I would right now, right? I've always wanted like a community. I've always felt very alone. I've always felt like bitch, what the fuck am I here for? You know what I'm saying? And you guys make me feel very happy. And I don't want to say y'all give me a sense of like purpose, but it is very happy for me to like find what I want to do, and other people also love me, you know, and they love it and they love what I put out. And they care enough to even slide up on a story and, you know, ask me things or want help with things from me specifically. This is a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? It actually is. And I'm very grateful. And I never thought my life would be like this. And I never thought that, like, I would be valued by others in the way where I, like, value myself, you know? I appreciate all of you so much, and especially my YouTube subscribers. Sorry, but you guys are my favorite. I appreciate all you so much because you are actively fulfilling, like, my dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've always wanted to, like, work on social media and, like, just, like, put myself out there and, like, have people that fuck with me because of who I am. And you guys do that for me, and it's very sweet, right? Like, I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much in helping me with this video. Thank you guys so much for fucking with me. Like, seriously, I'm very appreciative. And, wow. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to go drink more alcohol. And I hope you enjoyed. Love you.